Now we will write our first Java code. I'm not going to use any IDE. I will use two basic components. One is Notepad, another one is command prompt. Now first open a Notepad. Like other programming language, Java needs a main method for its execution. Since main is a method, the syntax of main will look like this. There will be two curly braces. And now, whenever we pass some variable or array inside the first bracket of main method or any other method, it is known as parameter or argument. Here I am passing an array and name of the array is args, and the data type of this array is string. Now observe carefully, string is a special data type where S is in caps. It is not like other primitive data types like integer, float, and character. So main is a method. Within this main, I'm passing argument of type array of type string. Now this main method has a return type void. That is, the main method is not returning any specific value. More specifically, main method does not contain any return statement within it. That's why it is void. And I will use another two keyword, public, static. I will explain what is the meaning of this two keyword. Now, any method in Java should be enclosed by a class. How to define a class? Use a keyword class and then write the class name, and then open a curly brace, and then this curly brace will be ended here. I am following the indentation. So this is the basic structure of any Java class. Remember one thing, if a class is containing main method, then it is known as main class. And this file must be saved with the main class name. You cannot use any other name. So I have to save this file with the name A, and extension will be .java. So save as. I am saving this file onto the desktop and name will be a.java. And from here you have to select all files and then save. Now what this method will perform? Within this method I'm just writing one line, that is system.out.println, and I'm printing hi. Now since Java is a case sensitive programming language, the S of string data type is in caps and the S of system class, which is a predefined class, it is also is in caps. Each and every keyword I will explain in later slides. So here try to understand how to save a file. So this file is already saved. However, I have made some of the modifications. Then no need to click on save as again. Then just click on save. So your file is ready. Now you have to go to command prompt. How to go to the command prompt? Open command prompt and then see the path. Here it is written C user and then my name. Remember one thing, the notepad was saved onto the desktop and my current location is not desktop. So how can I execute my code? So first I have to go to desktop. How to go to desktop? So here I have to write cd, means change the directory. And where I have to go? I have to go to desktop. So now I am at desktop. Now for the code compilation, I have to use Java compiler. The name of the Java compiler is Java C, and then name of the main class with the extension .java. Then enter. Since there is no error in my code, the cursor is coming in the next line. It means it is ready to run. So how to run a Java code? So I have to type Java space only the class name. No extension is needed for Java code execution. And see, this is the output. Now, how to execute Java code, I have already explained. But here, you have to check one thing. Whatever code I have written, it contains only one class. In case of Java, you may have more than one class in a particular program. See, in this code, I have two classes. The first class is class A and the second one is class M. The main method exists within class M. Therefore, M is the main class. And the rule was the Java file should be saved with the main class name. Therefore, this code must be saved with the name m.java, not a.java. Why? The reason is very important. I will explain it later on. So here, after writing this code, the next step is we have to compile the code. For code compilation, we have to go to the command prompt. Then we have to go to desktop and then we have to compile the Java code using Java C. After that, the most important point, whenever you execute this line Java C and then the file name dot extension, immediately after writing this code, a bytecode will be generated. So from this point, I can say if a Java code is compiled, a bytecode will be created. And the extension of this bytecode will be dot class. Now, how to visualize the bytecode? See, this was my Java file. It is a Java file written, and this is the corresponding bytecode. If you try to open this bytecode, this is the actual bytecode. And what is the extension of that bytecode? The extension of the bytecode is class. So this is how you can differentiate which one is your source file and which one is your class file. After bytecode, this bytecode we have already tested. This is the format of the bytecode which is not understandable by the programmer or the user. Then this bytecode needs an interpretation. Why? Because any machine on which you are writing the source code need a machine code. Bytecode is not a machine code. Therefore, we need a Java virtual machine that will interpret this bytecode into a machine code, and so that that particular machine can execute this interpreted bytecode and we can see the output. Now, how to see or how to execute the Java code? By simply writing Java space just the file name. No extension name is used. To visualize the bytecode syntax, a special keyword is used, Java p minus c and then the file name. Then the actual bytecode syntax will be visualized. So here if I write Java p minus c and just the file name, then bytecode syntax will be visible.